Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Julia, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Today is a different video for me, especially if you've been watching all of my videos. I usually do hair and makeup, I usually do clothing hauls, but today I know that you guys love this on Instagram, so I'm going to unbox my care package that I got from my mum who lives in Japan. So this parcel has come all the way from Japan, and to be honest, the shipping is extremely quick. It comes within a week and a bit. So I wanted to show you what I got from Japan. So it's going to be kind of like a small mukbang, like taste testing some of the stuff that I got in here. I've never tried because I haven't gone back to Japan for about 5-6 years now. So this is going to be a new taste test for me, but also I'll be introducing you to Japanese goodies like desserts, stationery, and everything that I got in my care package. So let's get straight onto it. Okay, so first of all, I just wanted to introduce myself. If you're new here, I am half Japanese and Spanish, but I was born and raised in Japan for about 18 years of my life, and then I ended up coming to the UK to do my university studies here. So I can speak Japanese fluently. I was born and raised there, and I know people get really confused. They're like, so are you Japanese or are you Spanish? I am both. I have a dual nationality, so I have both passports, which is great for me because they're the strongest ones in the world. Without any ado, let's go into my mum's parcel. And I just have to say that people always think that they're quite small. It's because you can only pack in 2 kilograms per parcel from Japan, and it's the same from the UK as well. Well, it's cheaper to do that. So I have 2 more parcels apart from this one on its way, but you know what Royal Mail is like in the UK, it never gets here. They come separately. My mum sends them on the same day, but they seem to come different days of the week. So this one came on a Friday, the next one will probably come on a Tuesday. So if you see my clothes looking different or my makeup looking different, that is probably why. I've had to film it in different sections. I know that this sounds weird, but the air in Japan is so much, it's different, it's a different smell. And for me, I don't know if anyone does this, especially when you're homesick, I smell my parcels. And please don't comment on like the comment section saying, oh, that's weird, that's disgusting. It's just, it's so different. Like I feel like it literally smells like home. It really does make me tear up because I haven't been back for a good 5-6 years since I've come here for university. So for me, I know what home smells like, and this parcel literally smells of home. So if I start tearing up at any point of this video, my apologies. I do really miss home and I miss my mum and dad. So that is why, but okay, no more sad tears. So I just wanted to show you the first thing that I got, which I have never tried. It is these Petites Gaillettes caramel cream and biscuits. And I have never tried these before. Of course, I haven't been back for 5 years, so there's a lot of things that have come to my, what would you say, knowledge that are new. And basically, if you read it in Japanese, it's called Puchigaretto Caramel Cream and Biscuito. I know that a lot of you like to hear me speaking Japanese, so that is what it is. And a really good depiction of this is like in the UK, it's a wagon wheel, but minus the marshmallow bit, and instead of like that weird jam that you get, this has a caramel cream. So the closest thing in the UK is a wagon wheel, but I love Japanese food because, of course, it's not too sweet. The wagon wheels here and all the cookies and biscuits here are a bit overly too sweet, especially coming from a Japanese palate. I find it a bit like in a way. So if you like things that are not too sweet, I recommend Japanese desserts. So when you take it out, this is like a typical Japanese thing. It will be wrapped in a lot of plastic, so my apologies. And as you can see, we've eaten quite a lot. So my partner and I already spent last night eating most of it, but I've left one so I can show you. So this is what it looks like. It has a chocolate coating. There's something, sorry if you don't like chewing noises, there's something about Japanese confectionery that is not too sweet, but it hits the spot and you can keep eating it because it's not over too sweet. Like, it's not too sweet. The UK stuff, you have a bite of it and it's over, like, it's just too much, and by the time you have like your second biscuit, you're done with it. The issue with the Japanese ones is that you can continue eating them, which is a bit dangerous. But this is what it looks like inside. So you can see that there's a caramel cream in the middle sandwiched by 2 biscuits, and then it's covered in chocolate. I was gonna leave this, but there's no point. I'm just gonna eat it. Oh, Apologies that any of these are open because I had a fit last night. It was a Friday, I had a long day, and I needed them. Yeah, I think that justifies it. Anyway, we're gonna go on to the next one, which is Bamuroru. Bamuroru is basically, what would you call it? It's basically a Swiss roll, a mini Swiss roll covered in white chocolate, and it has like this white cream layer in it. So I'm gonna open one up for you, and I've already eaten half of it, so you can see the middle. Oh, oh, that's breaking. Ah, we didn't see that. So it seems like it broke in the package. It was a balm roll that has like this lemony texture to it. And what I like about this is that, you know, white chocolate can be very sickly. This has like a slight lemon tinge, and I don't know if it does have lemon in it, but to me it tastes like, no, it doesn't have any lemon in it, but for me it tastes like it has like a hint of some fruity zesty thing that kind of splits the sweetness. And I love these. I've always had these since I was small. I'm sorry, you can't do any wrong with Japanese food. It's too good. Like, the best thing about these is if you drink black coffee in the morning and you have that sweetness on the side but not overpoweringly sweet, it just goes so well. Ugh, I miss Japan. I want to go home. So the third thing that I got is Kinoko no Yama, and these are Ichigo and Shokora. So these are basically chocolate covered mushrooms. So the bottom part is a cookie base and the top layer is normal chocolate and strawberry chocolate. I basically had the normal ones, which is a chocolate top with a cookie base, but I've never had the strawberry ones, and right now I'm really into strawberries. So everyone loves the Japanese packaging, so when you open it you just rip it apart like this, and then it comes like a tissue box in a way. It's like a bougie tissue box, and that is what it looks like inside. And I'm gonna get a mushroom. Oh, these are, ooh, these smell like strawberries. Okay, don't demonetize me because these look a bit phallic. It has chocolate top with a strawberry chocolate and then a biscuit base. I used to love the chocolate version of this. I don't know what it is about now. When it gets to winter time, Japan always does these like tochiotome, which are bougie strawberries. I mean, they cost like a good £20 just for a pack of strawberries, which is a bit ridiculous in my opinion. But Japanese people love them, and as a child I never used to like strawberry stuff, but right now, oof, these are really, really good. So I highly recommend these, and I think sometimes you can get these in, if you're in the UK, you can buy them at Morrison's in the international section. If you go down the Japanese aisle, they'll have them there, and these are so good. But they really do remind me of my childhood. And if there's any Japanese subscribers, you know that this has a very natsukashi flavor, which is like, how can I explain natsukashi? It's like a homely, nostalgic flavor. So that is what it is. This is what I got in the first parcel. I did get other things like stationery, some pens, some cooking things like cream stew and consomme powder, which is like a Japanese vegetable stock. But I just wanted to show you the sweet bits because I thought that would be more interesting. So let's get on to the second parcel. So I am back with the second parcel, and who would have thought it would have come today on a Saturday? So I filmed yesterday and now I'm filming again. So here is the second parcel, just to show you. It is covered in rain. It has been raining in the UK, so it's so nice to dig into a good hearty present. First thing that I got, I cannot show you. I know this is like the most annoying thing ever, but my mum specifically told me, do not open the thing in the pink parcel. I mean, it's technically not pink, so you know what I mean, but I'm not going to open it because it's for Christmas. So I have something to open on Christmas Day, so I'm going to leave that out so you can pretend that you didn't see that. So it is my first time literally looking in the box, so if I don't know what things are, my apologies. These are like the best things ever. So the first thing that I'm going to show you are these hatosabure. So if you've ever been to Japan, or you've visited Japan, or you have a friend from Japan, you might have got one of these. These are the biggest gifts in Japan. They're the most famous ones, and they're almost, I would say, like a Scottish shortcake type of biscuit. It's like a butter biscuit or a milk biscuit. I think that's what you call them in the UK. But they are far superior. They're more luxurious. It has like this crumbly texture that would be, it's like apple crumble base, and it's the most amazing thing you'll ever have. So I got a few of these. They're really expensive, especially for biscuits in Japan, and I love these. And the next thing that I got are these manju type of mochis. In the UK, you guys call the round thing mochi, which is correct. It is called mochi in Japan. But these are called koshian saichu. So basically what these are is like a thin waffle layer, but not as hard. It's more of a crumbly, milfy type of texture. And inside we have like these unko beans, which is a black bean in English. So it's basically got black beans inside covered in a soft waffle pastry. And oh, I absolutely love these. That came a bit botched. They're a bit broken here. What do we expect? They're flown all the way from Japan. So I got 3 versions. So one of them is tsubuan, which are pieces of black bean, and these are kuritsubu, so they've got little pieces of chestnut in these. One only has black bean and the other one has black bean and mochi, so the white mochi balls that you have inside of it. So I can't wait to eat these. I always have these around Christmas, so thank you, Mum, for sending me these. She knows me to the T. Usually I'll ask for like 2 or 3 things and then she'll just pack the whole bag with stuff that I didn't ask for, which I love. I'm very grateful, so thank you, Mum. Then these are like the weirdest things. I know that I can't show you them unless I have them. So these are tonjiru, which is like this pork soup. If you've ever had ramen or if you've had any noodles in Japan, usually they use a pork broth, and this is just the same, but it's like a miso soup but with pork in it. So it has carrots, it has potatoes, it has onions, and it's just very hearty and warm, especially in the winter. And this is what we have in our house. I mean, nothing is going to compare to my mum's homemade soup, but it's the closest to what I can get here. So I got 2 packs of those. My mum knows me so well. So these are misopi, which is miso paste with peanuts in them. And this is something that old people eat in Japan. I mean, you'd have dentures. I can see myself in like, I don't know, 50 years time, and I'll have dentures and I'll still be eating these. So it's like this sweet miso, chewy fudge texture with peanuts in it and sesame seeds. And oh, you don't eat it with anything. You just take it with your chopsticks and eat it as it is. And I haven't had this for a good 5 years. So if I still remember the flavor, I'm sorry, these are like my favorite. So I can't even believe she put that in, because for me this is worth more than a gold bar. So thank you. And the next thing that I got, if you've been to Japan, you've probably most likely tried these. So these are the Meiji Almondo, which in English translation is almonds covered in chocolate. This is what it looks like up close. And I don't know if it's because these are for Halloween. You can see like there's ghosts on them. It is a bigger pack, and each of them are individually wrapped in like this plastic thing, which is like a Japanese thing. So I'm sorry, anyone that's watching in Europe is probably thinking, Jesus Christ, everything has a lot of plastic. You'll get used to it when you're in Japan. That's how things have always been. But these are for my boss, and she absolutely loves Meiji almonds. So my mother has sent them for her. I'm not a fan of them, to be honest. I mean, they're just chocolate covered almonds, but she loves them, so you do you. And if you love Japanese chocolate, if you buy anything by the Meiji brand, their chocolate is amazing. It's very luxurious, it's not gritty, it's not too sugary, and it's like the finest version of chocolate. It's almost a Cadbury's but more luxurious in a way. So I highly recommend any Meiji products. So that's what we got. What is this? I was always envious of my Japanese friends that used to take lunchboxes to school. I mean, I used to have a packed lunchbox, but they always used to have like this cutlery set that they would just carry it in their bags, and they used to like take them out and they had cutlery in. And I always used the same cutlery but without a case. So I asked my father and my mum, I was like, I need a really good cutlery case. I don't want it to be bougie because I'm going to use it every day. And they bought me this gold cutlery set that has this beautiful forest green packaging. I mean, how bougie is that? So this set, oh, I love how OCD this is. So you have to put it in the order that you get them in. So it comes with, I can't even get it. So it comes with a huge spoon, which I love how long the ladle, is it a ladle? This part, I love how long it is. It just looks very elegant. I know that sounds really weird, especially cutlery, but I am a cutlery fanatic. So if they don't feel bougie and they don't look bougie, I will not eat from it. We also got a fork, which I love how weighted they are. They don't feel like the plastic ones. I know that sounds really weird. Then of course, Japanese style, you have to have a good chopstick, which these seem to have a print on the end. Okay, so it will not focus. So I got a pair of chopsticks in the set. You put them in the allocated slot and then you just get the lid and you can carry it in your bag, which I absolutely love this, and I'm gonna take it to work because that's the only place I eat lunch outside, so I'm gonna take that in my bag. These are not food, but basically I got highlighter pens. If you know anything about Japanese stationery in general, they are innovative. I mean, this is not groundbreaking, but for me as a child, I was used to this standard of stationeries. So these are 2 highlighter pens that have 2 different colors on them. So you get 2 pens with 4 different colors. And if you're a stationery junkie like me, you would appreciate that each highlighter pen comes with 2 different colors. So you can just take the lid off one side, and then if you need the yellow side, you just take that off. And I find that amazing because you don't have to carry 2 or 3 pens with different colors. You can just carry 2 and it has 4 colors. So someone like me that likes to highlight everything, especially on my diaries because I'm so old, I need these. And I love how Japanese stationery is. It's just super compact, super innovative, and it's nothing that you can find in the UK, so I absolutely love these. And also, because my mum always goes above and beyond, if I ask her for 1 highlighter pen, she'll literally buy me the whole rainbow. She bought me the bougie versions, which are called beetle tips. They come in a set of 3. And each one comes with 2 colors. So this is the pink and yellow highlighter pen, and depending on which side you want to use, you can just use that, or you can use both of them combined together. This is what I love about Japanese stationery. It's just innovative, the packaging is nice. They just feel luxurious compared to the ones that you get in Europe in general. And then of course, my mum, I don't know if this was my father or my mother, sent me some highlighted colored thin pens. And if you've been following me on Instagram, which you can follow down below here, I draw a lot, so I always need some good pens that, you know, they don't clump up or they don't leak, and I always trust the Japanese ones because they never leak. So these are what they are, and they're the brand Pilot. So if you love drawing or if you like anything that's high quality ink, always look for Pilot and Sarasa. They're the best ones to use, and I recommend these. And they actually are neon, like they say. They're not like the ones that you buy here that say that they're neon, but they're really not. So that is what I got for the second parcel, and we've got 1 more parcel left, so I will definitely show you that when that arrives. And yeah, that's it. Okay, it is another day and I have the final package from Japan, so let's get on to it. Okay, just one thing to know, I'm very confused that my mum sent these all on the same date, but it just happens that Royal Mail delays them by 1 day each. So the first one came on a Friday, the next one came on a Saturday, and of course Sunday they don't deliver, so the next one came on Monday. Makes so much sense. But okay, anyway, let's stop ranting and I'm gonna go into it. This is the 3rd package from Japan. If you've been to Japan, you will know that Japanese people like to drink a lot. And I mean, not in an alcoholic way, we just like to celebrate by drinking. We drink very high percentage alcohol, and often you will see Japanese salarymen and salarywomen eating these. And these are kakinotane, but they are umezarame, which is a type of pickled plum. I know that sounds really disgusting. Everyone keeps thinking that it's a prune. It is a Japanese typical, we put it on rice. It's that red thing in the middle of the rice, and it also symbolizes our Japanese flag. It's also the rising sun, so interesting fact there. And umezarame is a pickled plum with sugar outside of it, and this is what they look like. And if you know anything about me, I don't really like eating things that are like whole because I find it very hard to eat the whole thing, and everyone's probably watching me thinking, girl, I can't relate. I like to have 1 bite of everything and I get fed up of it. That's the worst part of me. My boyfriend does, you know, he's used to it by now. I have to have a bite of whatever he's eating, doesn't matter whatever it is. And that's it, I'm fine with that. I don't need anything else. So it comes in these miniature packs here, which it kind of looks fake. It looks like one of those keychains that you get in Japan. And you know, you could get these keychains that have like Japanese food on them. It just reminds me of that. But I'm gonna open these up, and they're kakinotane, which if you've lived in Japan, we call it kakipi because P is for peanuts. So it comes with these almost Japanese cracker type of moon-shaped crackers with peanuts. And the way my father would eat these is literally shove them into his mouth, but I've never liked doing that. So I'm gonna get the peanut and the thing. It just brings me home because the kakinotane taste, which is these moon-shaped cracker bits, it's so distinctive. It's very nostalgic in a way. I've always eaten these as a child, but because these are sweet, the salted peanuts just go perfectly with it. So you have that sweet but salty texture, so you can keep going back and forth. And the issue with these is that you can keep continuing to eat them, which is very dangerous. So if you're ever in a Japanese setting that you're drinking alcohol, have these. The next item that I got is not necessarily Japanese. This is dried seaweed from Korea. So everything is written in Korea and it's called bonyong seaweed. Bonyong seaweed, does that sound right? This is what it looks like. So each pack comes with 3 and it's just basic dried seaweed. I don't want to open them now because I'm not going to eat them now. Usually how I would eat this is get a bowl of Japanese rice, and it has to be Japanese. Don't get that basmati, that long grain. Out of my way, I'm sorry. Japanese rice is superior. You can argue with me, or you don't want to argue with me or agree with me. Japanese rice is superior. No commento on that. Anyway, what I would do is get some beef or something and put it on top of the rice and then wrap it in seaweed with a hot sauce or soy sauce and put it in my mouth. Oh, that just sounds... Do you know what? I might do that tonight. It just... As simplistic as it is, that's the beauty of Japanese food. It is very simple. It's about appreciating the ingredients that go into it. It's not about the spices and, okay, yeah, we do have wasabi and shoyu, which is soy sauce, but it's more about appreciating the ingredients itself, like raw fish. I can't think of anything else. Very stereotypical, isn't it? But this is what I got. Okay, so I know that most of you have probably tried these or a different version called Mikados, which is like a European version. Don't get those. They are fake pokis, okay? You can say anything to me, but they do not taste the same. Pocky are superior. They're the originators. That's why it's the best. You can't buy a knockoff version of Coca-Cola because Coca-Cola is so good. So that's my metaphor for it. So as I told you in probably the first package, right now is strawberry season in Japan, and at the moment I am obsessed with strawberry. I can't get enough of it, which is really rare. I mean, I love the fruit itself, but I don't really get strawberry flavored food that often. So when I do get it, it's very exciting. So these are strawberry flavored pocky. And the rare thing about these is that they use the strawberry called tochiotome, which is a very luxurious and bougie. I don't know if it's necessarily in it, but that's what they market it as. They come in packs of 2 of these. We've already eaten one, as you can see. And this is what it looks like up close. And basically it comes with a stick, like almost like a bread stick, like a dessert stick on the top, and the bottom comes with white chocolate with strawberry in it. And it just has these, I don't know if you can see here, but it comes with dried strawberry pieces, so it literally feels like you're actually eating the real fruit. And that's what I love about Japanese food, is that everything tastes like what it's supposed to be tasting. If you live in Europe or England especially, I've realized that the food here, not to dish you guys, I love them, but they don't really taste like what they're advertising. It tastes very saturated and it tastes very sugary in a bad way. And these are perfect because it has that sweet but not zesty, but it's like, I don't know, like a fruity flavor to it, and it really complements the chocolate. And I've already made a dent, but when I say dent, I mean there's literally nothing in it, so I don't know if I can show you these. So these are imokempi. As you can see in the picture here, it is literally a sweet potato. It's like a fry, but it's sweet, which sounds really weird, but it's very crunchy, and it's almost as if you got a McDonald's fry that's really hard. You know those fries that are not wonky, they're very hard and they're sweet. And I know that most people are gonna go, that sounds disgusting. I've grown up eating these, and these are very old. But yeah, it says fine cut sweet potato snacks, and they're very traditional to, you know, all Japanese people eat these. I don't necessarily know if young people eat these anymore, but you know, it's generations of food that has gone down in our family, and I love these. So I managed to find 2, so I must have dropped them, but this is what it looks like. And I don't know if you like ASMR, if you like eating noises. So it is very, very crunchy, as you can hear. I don't know if you like that type of content, but I love watching mukbangs. All of my Japanese people that are watching this are probably gonna know what this is. It is called Miruki. It's a huge brand in Japan, and it basically has this character called Peko-chan on the bottom. And these are actually marketed for kids, but I know a lot of adults eat this. And what I love about this new version of packaging is that it's made out of paper. The original one was made out of plastic, so it's more plastic on more plastic. And it is these candies. It is almost like these, how would I explain them? I'm gonna open one up. It is this hard type of chewy candy, and it tastes of condensed milk. Now, if you know anything about me, I am addicted to condensed milk. I will get a condensed milk can once a year, freeze it, and this is the point, it doesn't freeze like an ice cream, it freezes like a fudge. So if you want that sticky, like sticks to the top of your tongue type of texture, freeze it. Trust me on this. It doesn't go crunchy, it doesn't go frozen. It goes like a fudge texture, and that is exactly what it is in a sweet form. The thing is, I hate talking with food in my mouth, but the thing is, they're so chewy that until they start getting, you start chewing them and they start getting soft, your jaws will really hurt. So if you want a good jaw exercise, you know, you're trying to get those Kendall Jenner type of jawline, go get one of these. Okay, the next thing that I got is not so interesting to you guys, but it's something that I absolutely love. It is this Wahoo tamanegi dressing. This is a Japanese style onion salad dressing, which people are gonna think that is disgusting, but if you like Japanese food, it hits the spot. It's not a sweet salad dressing, it's not thick like the ones that you get in the UK. It is a very light, almost like a soy onion. It's a good salad dressing. I can't explain it unless you've ever had it. You know, if you've ever been to a Japanese restaurant and you've loved their salad dressing, this is usually what's on it if it looks brown. Next item are these Meiji Aporo Chocolate. This is the packaging, and it literally looks exactly the same as this. And the great thing about Japanese food is that they're not allowed to do false advertisement. It is against the law. They can, I think they can change it 20% or something like that, but it has to be exactly on the packaging, and if not, they have to list it on the bottom. And as you can see here, it is almost exactly the same. So the top of the cone is strawberry chocolate and the bottom is milk chocolate. And my mum absolutely loves these, and funny enough, I had them as a child, but I wasn't really obsessed with them until my mum started to buy them. And it just comes in a really cute box like this that you can just put on your hand and eat. So yeah, my mum loves these, and it is the perfect mixture of strawberry chocolate. Okay, the next item are these Kora no Machi, and these are basically children's snacks, but you know what, I don't really care. I am still living my 10-year-old self's fantasy. And as I said before, Japan is in their strawberry season, so everything is strawberry flavored. Because I don't want to open them up, they come with like this hard outer, what would you call them? Does it say in English? It's like this hard casing, like a cracker casing, with inside it has this strawberry kind of milky jam inside. And it's not kind of like a jam, it's almost like a cream sort of thing, so it's crunchy on the outside and soft in the inside. I believe you can buy these in Sainsbury's and Morrison's in the international section, but you can get the chocolate version. Now, if you're a chocolate lover, you're gonna love those. But if you ever go to Japan in the winter season or you're traveling there currently, get the strawberry version because these are limited time only and I love these, so that's what I got. Final 2 items that I got are as well strawberry flavored items. Now if you're watching this till now and you're like, I'm fed up of seeing strawberry stuff, I'm sorry about that. So these are tochiotome, which as I said before are the expensive type of strawberries. They're called koron and they are made by the brand Guriko, as you can see in the top here. And I have never tried these before. They look like a waffle type of strawberry, I don't know what it is. I've never tried them, so I don't know if these are new or if they're not new. So as you can see, everything comes in plastic, and everyone in the UK always thinks Japanese food is tiny. Which, yeah, compared to the UK, I get that. So when you open the packaging, oh, it looks exactly the same. is these wafer, what would you call them? Like a wafer outer layer with some strawberry cream. I'm gonna try these. Okay. So the outside layer that's almost like a waffle type of thing tastes like, what do you call them, a 99 whippy cone, so an ice cream cone, and the inside has this like this strawberry, like the Neapolitan strawberry ice cream inside of it. So it literally tastes like a strawberry shortcake, I don't know, strawberry ice cream. 10 out of 10 recommend. These are really nice, and especially if you want something really sweet that hits the spot. These are quite sweet for Japanese food, so recommend those. The final things that I got from Japan are these caramel corn, and this is the packaging, and as you can see, what does it say? And as you can see here, if you're a Japanese follower, it says Kikan Gente, which means limited edition. So these are the strawberry version of these. In England we have like these cheese puff, but instead of it being cheese flavored, they're strawberry flavored, and they're very crunchy, and I don't want to open them now because I'm sorry, it's too good to open now. But it is the strawberry flavor with condensed milk. As I said before, I am obsessed with condensed milk. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that I didn't go through everything and I haven't shown you all the food inside because I wanted to keep them, you know, until Christmas and a bit after. I didn't want to eat everything in one video because once you open one pack, they kind of go soggy and stale by the end of the week, and I didn't want to do that. So my sincere apologies about that. But if you would like to see more of these care packages, my mum sends them about 2-3 times a year. So I can do this for you. So do let me know down below if you'd like another one of these, or I could do a Q&A mukbang, like talking about Japan or something like that, because I was born and raised in Japan and I've lived there for 18 years of my life. So let me know down below. But also, if you would like to follow me on my Instagram, it is down below here. Please make sure to like this video so I know that you like these, so I can make more of these for you. But also comment what Japanese food you've tried. It could be sushi, it could be maki sushi, which is like the roll version, ramen, ramen in Japanese. Comment down below and what you would like to try from this haul. That is it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and until next time, I'll love you and leave you. Bye!